Welcome everybody, this is your Strategy Wolf and welcome back to Victoria 3 and welcome back to our Mexican Republic, our current president Valeriano Caserta, who has been following the line or the ideas of Benito Juarez, our legendary these days dead president, who managed to reform our country significantly and lead to our renewal, enlightenment, or new thought, and basically about our total separation, multiculturalism, public schools and health insurances, and so forth. A couple of things have been achieved. Apart from the social stuff, where we have to work on this maybe. And in the last episode we saw a significant change for the politics of Mexico for the future, the end of the age of caudillo. So the armed forces don't have this intense significance to our politics anymore that they had, and it was a really long process basically from the start of the game to now, and we almost didn't think about it anymore. So great stuff, quite happy about it. However, of course there's still lots of stuff to do, to reform, and after we have quite a phase of peace and harmony in Mexico. However, it's kind of very fragile. The things can happen, and of course when you look over here there's stuff to do. Especially I would love to restrict child labor. However, Church ain't a big fan of that, so aren't the others. And I don't want to go too hard against the industrialists right now, since our financial problems are not necessarily over. I think we gave them already some kind of concessions, right? Nope, we did not. Anyways, let's continue, get in here in 1890 so we don't waste any more time, and just develop our country. And I think over time the position of the people will get a little milder. At least I hope so. So I see chances to reform here further, but of course there's other things to do. At some point we can think also, of course, if we want to change from agrarism to interventionism, but I think it's still not the time yet, and it would come along with a lot of political resistance. Worker regulatory bodies, always a good idea. I mean, this could go through quite easily apart from the industrialists, but it would help us with our trade unions and the church. Actually, I think this is actually quite a good idea. I might even go for it. I didn't see this before, to be honest, since, I mean, poor laws is always a good idea, since a lot of people like them. Maybe we gotta start off with poor laws, to be honest. I mean, the landowners are quite small and they don't have a huge effect right now. They will get tax income from agriculture, but it's okay since we have consumption tax anyways. Law-wise, I would prefer the regulatory bodies for the dangerous working conditions. How do we have any... no, nothing going on over here. However, the poor laws is even supported by the church, so it's or by the industrialists, I mean, so poor laws will be helpful. I mean, you can try it out and see, and maybe for the future then the industrialists have not such a big problem when we change even further with... Let's see. The ranching income goes down, but the trade unions should lead also to the workforce ratio, and the throughput here should help us a lot also. Again, this is always great to have the trade unions actually, or the workforce, high on their approval. Let's see where this goes financially. First look, it didn't change dramatically. Actually, it got better since, once again, our agriculture tax income or ranching is not that hard, since we get our taxes from consumption taxes, as you see, and from minting. So this is a little bit... I don't know. Victoria should work on this, since maybe we talked about it before. With the concessions I can give with Max's mod, where you basically get free approval here for these kind of course you have the tax cuts, but once you're on consumption tax it doesn't hit you at all. I guess it's kind of the same even in vanilla for the privileges here, or for here tax avoidance and the noble privileges. If you have consumption tax, this won't hurt you at all, so I find it kind of glitchy. This should be maybe a little bit different, done a little bit differently, but okay. Steam donkeys. By applying steam power to a winch system, it is possible to achieve similar levels of power without the same amount of labor. Yeah, not by now. Interesting for us, I guess, since we should have enough labor everywhere. Well, Rio Grande. Okay, Rio Grande needs more. So, like, considering there will be oil in the future, maybe we should start luring some more, also getting maybe some greener grass campaign to Rio Grande now. Sorry guys, the politic lens. Yeah, we're doing what here? Manufacturing industry. Jalisco here is doing agricultural, but actually it's not that huge. This is a little bit of a waste these days, I would say. Yeah, let's get this out. And how much costs the greener grass? 200. Oh, yeah, I should have known it. We were in the minus. So gold fields depleted. How much a great? Yeah, I think we don't want them to go from Guerrero. It's still an interesting province. Let's take the radicalism, but keep the migration attraction, at least to some extent. Get the gold mine out. Yeah, what else is going on? We've got greener grass in Sinaloa. We've got manufacturing in Mexico. We don't have that many edicts out right now. Resource industry in California. I mean, with the gold mines, that's quite helpful. But it's also not essential. Let's see what the difference would be. Do we see a huge one immediately in the effect on minting? 4K or something like this. I mean, something. But to be honest, like for to strengthen us for the future, I'd rather start a greener grass for Rio Grande, since this is actually flat. We don't have anything going on right here. We don't have... yeah, first of all, we have jobs available. Second of all, we have... let's get actually some of them out, since we can save up some workforce over here. Malaria prevention doesn't help us a lot. Yeah, and it's flat. We can build without any further constraints. We will have oil, so in Rio Grande we'll definitely need people. Yeah, and to be honest here, I'm not 100% secure what's the best way to keep a lot of open jobs to increase the migration attraction. I think open jobs should be available employment. Yeah, it's definitely contributing, but not that much. Unused arable land more even. Okay, so I'm not sure if it's wiser now to rather yeah, get like the jobs full with the current population, or if we should rather wait for more to come. I don't know. At some point we will need... Yeah, the railway here is... Get some out here. Anyways, an ultimatum, like we'll see, it's not that relevant right now. We have an eye on Rio Grande. We're now at 420k. Let's see if how this changes, if it changes quickly. An ultimatum. The trade unions have issued a stern ultimatum to Juan Bautista Hinojosa about towing the party's line on the proposal of poor laws. He's the trade group, okay. Juan Bautista Hinojosa is determined to resist. The matter wedged the caucus, and it was by their own making. Meanwhile, the issue at hand has given way to his fallout. Sheer stubbornness is what fuels it, with pride vagrant in this gamble. Nothing will proceed without a timely resolution to this. Never interrupt an opponent while they make a mistake. More proper traction to the unionists. Bringing them to 20 would be quite cool to have them powerful, actually. Yeah, we'll never interrupt an opponent while they make a mistake. I'll try that. I don't know. Best case, we get the landowners out for at some point. Yeah, now they're radicalizing. It is what it is. We could yeah, and always we can do the concessions here, even double profiting, with the rural folk also being happy about it. Yeah, but I don't want right now. It doesn't appeal me too much. And here's still like my biggest worries at the moment. Again, our finances, to be honest. However, I don't want to intervene with new taxes or anything too hardcore. Well, maybe one for 100. Maybe I could get one out actually. And let's get a glass tax out for 100 or... Yes. A little bit mildering our situation over here would be wise. Crooked connections. Frustrated with the lengthy legal process surrounding poor laws, Jesus Villa of the Industrialist has approached us with an offer to expedite the process, utilizing his personal connections within the state apparatus. A few words in the right ears is all I'm asking for. Everything within the bounds of the law, of course, although I cannot guarantee our opponents in this matter will view such action with such glee. Yeah, I definitely don't want the -2. This is too nice right now. No, we do this by the book or not at all, yeah. Exactly. What will happen, by the way, is that since we're already in minus bureaucracy, that by getting more institutions up, we'll probably run into okay, we can do something about it here still. Yeah, let's do that first. We would run into problems with our bureaucracy. However, I also don't want 0 level and taxation waste, since also, yeah, let's definitely get in Sinaloa, California, Sonora, and then Chihuahua. Basically everywhere, to be honest, get one out, so we can also profit from civil supervisors and the professional ambulance. Oh my god, I didn't see this. It came in, of course, with the public health system after we got rid of the charity one. So let's definitely do it. It says it costs 18,000. Wow, that's... Why are we suddenly in the plus over here? Something dropped out. However, it will help us a lot with the standard of living and the long-term payoff. Probably we have a higher demand and higher migration. Let's see where this goes. And I have the strong feeling that these predictions sometimes don't really work at all, especially for the city buildings and these almost 10k more or less, right? And for the government administrations. And it gave us another huge chunk of bureaucracy actually. Veracruz, maybe we can check on the Mexico, on the current Jalisco, Mexico and Veracruz, and have a quick look how they run, since there seems to be optimization potential. Are they already at the highest level here? You guys, no, you're not. Let's get the full taxation capacity over here. Yep. And over here too. And what was not Sinaloa, Sonora, I think. So I guess with the of course you can easily build more buildings, but they always cost, so I think you have to find the sweet spot of not too blown up state but also not too slim one. Sonora here. No, it wasn't this one. Which one was it? Jalisco, Mexico, and Veracruz. Jalisco was it, of course. Wealth voting. Yeah, I also want to, of course, get universal suffrage out and not wealth voting or class. Okay, now we've got a lot of bureaucracy and also the other buildings in the making, so I think we can definitely immediately invest over here. Let's max out actually the... What do we have right now? The National Guard, or do we have liberty rights? Guaranteed liberties. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about this. Such a nice country already. An ultimatum again. The same one we already had, sure. Yeah, let's again push the trade unions. Yeah, never interrupt an opponent while they make a mistake. Maybe we get them over 20%. I'm a little bit surprised where this is coming from, that we suddenly had... Did we have a... I think we didn't miss out on taxes this hard. Or, yeah, oh, I guess that's where it's coming from. I'm kind of, wow. Look, +3, we had a massive jump through due to the action we had with the standard and living increase. And probably, this is just my rough guess, is that that also therefore the taxes increased, or like the consumption taxes increased because they've got more money available to buy stuff. Just a rough guess. Opium. Now we need definitely more opium. And more motors. From the Danes, okay. Rubber. Are we at the maximum of our own rubber production? Oh. Let's get some glass in. Some sulfur. Let's have a quick look at our rubber, because there's... I don't know if we maxed it out already. Oh yeah, right. That's what happens when you have like pauses in between the recordings. Like, I'm using this excuse way too often recently, that I always constantly had pauses, but it is what it is. So yeah, rubber is already in the production, or in the build line. Ooh. I really don't trust this so super right now, because otherwise I would even consider increasing our production capacities. There we go, yeah, or universities and so forth. Actually, yeah, maybe we'll think about it. The process is never over. Bajio. I get some steel frame out. Veracruz too. And we've got the automatic machine guns. Okay, the machine gun takes the concept of the hand-cranked machine gun and cranks it up a notch, replacing the human rotation with an automated system to allow for more bullets to be fired even faster. Yeah. It's getting really nice out there. We definitely have to activate them here to mobilize with machine guns. Luxurious supply, I don't know. Liquor they can have. So defensively with the machine guns we should be way better already, and now with 120 battalions to 1 higher, they still have got, with the reserves they have 200 doubles of much, but we just fight defensively. Maybe with the support of our partners again, it might be fine. Okay, we've got the popular playwright endorses the reform. In the midst of the debate surrounding poor laws, one of the country's leading playwrights, strongly associated with the industrialists, has staged a widely acclaimed play whose politically laden theme makes no secret of the author's desire for the law to be passed. The man's viewpoints may be somewhat partisan, but sir, you cannot argue with this prose. Since we have 16% and I would kind of like to get it passed, to be honest, I'm gonna increase the chance a bit, so yeah. Okay, by the way, here's we need free trade. Oh, to get this done, I was surprised by this one. Maybe you can have a look at it. To be honest, I don't want necessarily free trade. Freedom of thought we need. Arts Academy bigger than 3. Oh, this should be something. Our plans down this won't happen. Machine guns we can have a look at. Let's have a look at the arts academies. I didn't have this in mind. Nope. Take the Mexican 1 to 3. So we should get the... I think it will even... I'll even prioritize this. So we will get this event, the Freedom of Thought, pretty early. 13.9, wow. Look at this. We're kind of among top number 3 worldwide. Wow. Yeah, this should even bring in more people, I guess. There we go, the Bihari people already coming here to Rio Grande. Shall be fit in the future. And the rousing speech captivates the public. This afternoon, Jesus Villa, leader of the industrialists, delivered a fiery speech advocating for the enactment of poor laws. I feel like this we had this way before. Yeah, we also... Nah, let's take the enactment chance. Actually, I don't want the industrialists too huge. Russia embargoed Britain, but there's no war or anything ongoing, right? Do we have... Oh, we can declare interests. Yeah. Where do we want to have interests? Maybe let's Japan, since we can try to trade with the Pacific. Let's also take one in... Yeah, and oh, I totally forgot to mention again that we have this insane situation over here in China, where China completely dissolved and fell into civil war. Let's take North China, so we could potentially trade with them. Are they still fighting? But yeah, let's see. If I really gonna be interesting to see this. The first time I see such a breakup or such a disaster over here in China. I really wonder if in the end it has to be the Heavenly Kingdom. I assume if they manage to reunify all these warlords. Basically, their opponents have 0 battalions. It should be possible. However, it is the AI, of course. Wild, interesting stuff. And then we've got 12 more. Yeah, this just makes sense in my opinion. And then West Africa, maybe even. No, let's finish Europe first, or let's use the Baltic. I feel like the Germans have anyways an interest in us, so the trade works. I don't know, I haven't seen a lot of trade with the Swedes. But this reminds me of our poor, yeah, we also don't want migration attraction minus here with the gold mines. Wow. So let's build some gold mines in Sonora immediately. What I was trying to say, it reminds me the situation with the interest about our terrible flotillas or navy. So this is something we have to definitely think about. The torpedo boats and the monitors, actually, torpedo boats are better. Obviously, we get rush put from Rush to California. Yeah, Indians are coming in a lot. Interesting. Torpedo boats. So we've got 13. Let's build... Okay, this will be our Atlantic fleet, the Armada de Mexico. And I think I'm going to upgrade it to 40 ships now. So... make it 7. Then we've got 20. And Veracruz maybe? Yeah. 10 more. And then Ironclads. We're going to get... also 10. Veracruz seems to be a good harbor, so this is the Atlantic fleet. Why only 5? Is it already... Okay, 10 in the end. That's fair. Yeah, we shall see. Now maybe I misclicked. I thought I was hitting... control, but this ain't. This is going to be just god damn it, 1325, so 5 more. Yeah, 5 more. I don't know, to be honest, where's the harbor here in these provinces. Honduras. Okay, 1 more, 3 more, 5 more. Veracruz is the main port for our navy, I would say. And we're getting multitudinous again. We had it already before, but now with filling up California in this case, we had the event Saxon, my friend is Tuscan. We came over with Spaniard, 25 prestige because we're such a multicultural, multitudinous country. Talking about it, let's have a quick look how we the assimilation seems to work pretty well. However, no, they remain like groups, at least so far. How about our education, by the way, talking about this? No, we are still at the cap. Okay, nice. Basically, we're talking about it when we just on our... while talking about the cap, our university program... No, it's still incoming, okay. So we should be fine. Then we have a lot of plantations, yeah. Gujarati mass immigration again from British Raj. We're getting tons of Indians. Sorry for if you're Indian or Gujarati. I'm just like subsuming everyone into Indian. It's like just I'm too ignorant and too badly educated about Indian subcultures. So very sorry about it. Just visited Rajasthan in the Indian north so far. So I can only talk about my experiences over there. From personal experience, yeah, and I want to increase our output a little bit, and yeah, now we're really doing suddenly fine, and yeah, of course I would maybe get that free, but at the same time I want to, with the immigration, I want to speed up our build up also. Partisan papers. Party affiliated newspapers have been proliferating during the election season. Publications associated with the Conservative Party have been particularly effective in spreading the party line. Read all about it. Honest politicians attacked by shameless cowards. Leading candidate for office issues heartwarming appeal to the common man's heart. Man on campaign trail pets a puppy. Read all about it. The Conservative Party has used the papers brilliantly. Our newspaper circulation is through the roof. This is a boom for publishers. Yeah, I'm gonna go this. We don't want the Conservatives too strong. Nope. Liberal Party was kind of helpful recently, so we're gonna keep them. Jamie taking debt of Avad. Overlord of Britain, okay. It's in I was thinking so. That's weird. Again, the ultimatum is coming a little bit often, and once again we're gonna go here for the potential increase in the trade union's power. This is okay. And we're getting even more Danes. It's interesting to see that the Danes like it so much over here. Do we have such a bad standard of living? No, definitely the worst in Aarhus. In Mexico, or number 4 these days. But wow, look at that. That's insane. Already, I wasn't expecting this so early, but we're doing well. I mean, or the AI does bad. Whatever you want to say, it's like different options. Oh, Haiti has changed to the American market. Okay. However, losing a lot of GDP over here with this change, I would say. So sad for us, but not a big one. And yeah, interesting situation. However, we're January 6th in 1892, so just start the new year, and I think this is a very good moment for us to end this very episode today, since here and there I'm happy to stay a little bit under half an hour as well, since normally I'm exceeding. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think. Yeah, do you think my explanation is right, that basically our standard of living increase led to the increase in the consumption tax? I mean, I showed it before. Maybe we can have a look. If you have the, probably I'll forget, but you have the, you can check and compare within the video easily. So guys, maybe somebody does this stuff. Let me know. If not, also no problem. Thank you for watching, and then, of course, if you haven't yet, it would be fantastic if you leave me a like and a subscription, since it costs you nothing and it motivates me and helps me a lot. So thank you very much for that. And most importantly, see you next time in the next episode with our Mexicans by your Strategy Wolf.